Hello tubes, good day again. Well, as requested by some viewers, I'll give you an update on our actual scrap prices, and not only for tin but also for other metals. Well, it's all in Dutch, and as you know, I'm from the Netherlands, so prices are in euros, and the exchange rate at the moment for euro to the dollar is, if you want to buy a euro, you gotta pay me $1.10. So $10 to the euro. Sorry. And the price are in kilos, of course. Well, let's start here. Old copper, €4.40 a kilo. Old copper hand peeled, that means wire, free of all plastics and insulation, €4.80 a kilo, and in euros of course. Old brass, €2.80. Old bronze, $3.75. Old PVC cable, any cable without anything on it, $1.50 a kilo in euros. Old stainless steel, 90 cents. Old aluminum, 85 cents. Well, there's a slight difference between cast and forged, of course. There are different types of aluminum or aluminium, as you would call it, but you have to ask your scrap dealer to give you the best price. Old lead, pure and clean without anything, of course, $1.30 a kilo. Old zinc, $1.20 a kilo. Old batteries, 40 cents. Well, let's see, move this page up a bit. Old electromotors, 35 cents a kilo. Old widia. Well, widia is a very hard steel, used in combination with a lathe to, convert other pieces of steel or make threads on the steel. These are the attachments they use. They're very hard steel, so they bring a lot of money. $12.50, that's a lot of money, but you gotta have a lot to put in a kilo, Old tin, €3 a kilo. Well, then the normal scrap prices. This is the cheapest stuff. That's a mix of all things you bring them, including a lot of plastics and a lot of bit of wood attached to it, or old bicycles with tires. They'll give you 14 cents. The small things you bring them, relatively clean, are 15 cents, and the heavy iron are 18 cents a kilo. And then the old computer thingies. In Dutch we call it printplaten, but in English it's called motherboards. They're €1 a kilo, but watch out, if you bring them the real things with a lot of gold on them, they'll pay you an extra price, but I'll make a separate vid of that. But these are our Dutch prices at the moment, and these are average prices. So if you bring them a lot, say 1,000 kilos, they pay you more, or if they know you and they know you always bring them the same stuff, they always pay you more. That depends on how well they know you. So you got to get to know your scrap dealer. He has got to know you. So it's a matter of trust, what you sell him and what he will pay you. Well, I hope you like this short vid. See you in the next vid. Bye bye.